saw Conor Benn having a bit of a back and forth on Twitter yesterday with your friend BROOK. What did you make of that? And will we see Benn fight in the UK again, do you think?
I personally think we will. And right now we don't know what's happened. We've heard lots of talk with the WBC or WBN and the British Boxing Board of Control. Don't be surprised if in a couple of years' time Conor Benn's boxing with a British Boxing Board Control licence. And so say, for instance, and this is just hypothetical, me just making up stuff, he gets to fight abroad on a WBC, bill, and does that for 2 or 3 years. But in the same time, he's as far as he's concerned, I'm not holding my ban and not boxing on the British Boxing Board of Control under their licence. That could happen. So when he said it'll never happen, he'll box in the UK again if he carries on fighting. It depends on what fights he has, depends on how he goes on with those fights. I think in regards to he and Kell, they know what happened in sparring. They know how it went. Kell is finding peace, and I know, you know, he's tempted to get involved in that argument. And if there was a fight for him to do out of Eubank and Benn, I'd probably go Benn. But Ben is a talented young fighter. Unfortunately, his credit of his natural talent, natural ability, natural strength is going to be washed away because of the scandal that's surrounding what's happening in his career, which is a shame.
What did you make of the Piers Morgan appearance? You're obviously well versed in the media, you work in the media now, and you're always good at it when you're a fighter. Do you think he handled it well? Do you think Piers Morgan was the right choice?
I think Piers Morgan took it easy on him. We've all seen Piers Morgan rip into people, and I think that was familiarity. I think probably because of his dad and the respect he has for everybody around him. So Piers took it easy with him. I personally wouldn't have advised him to go on the show because we weren't nothing. We learned nothing at all. He probably got more criticised than anything else for going on the show because what new did he tell us? And Piers let him off the hook. But you know what, he's had his say as far as he's concerned. Now we just have to see how the story unfolds.
And the big topic on everyone's lips this week is, of course, Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk. Will they, won't they? You often say about playing the fool to catch the wise. Is that what Tyson Fury's been doing, or has he kind of outsmarted himself this week?
No, he's got what he wants. 30% of the purse, he's got it. Usyk's just happy to say, yeah, let's do it, take what you want. So now it's kind of looking back on Tyson because Usyk's saying, yeah, have that. What else? Have that. So this fight's happening, and regardless, he's selling the fight. He's getting people to talk. This fight was always happening, and I know Usyk tried to pull him to say, actually, it's not my team that's talking about the rematch clause. It's yours. So again, I think a lot of things are lost in communication. That sounds like. But listen, as long as the fight happens, that's what's important. You know, as a fight fan, as a broadcaster, everybody wants to see this sort of stuff, this sort of fight. And again, Tyson Fury he's proved everything. So he's put himself in the mix again to say, yeah, let's do this.
And if the fight was always happening regardless, is this a case of Fury getting additional publicity for the contest by creating these kind of fake beefs and negotiating points?
Fury's selling the fight.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing, he's selling the fight. And regardless of what you think of him, he sells the fight. Mental warfare begins long before you walk up the stairs and step in the ring. Mental warfare starts now, starts weeks ago, when you're trying to say stuff to wind up your opponent, make him think you're a madman, make him think, play the fool to catch the eye, do whatever you've got to do, to get into your opponent's head. His war started now. And that's why many fighters do not understand that. Now, many fighters don't get that. But Tyson Fury, he's a master at it.
And the key question, I suppose, now we know the fight is probably going to happen, who wins and why, how?
I would go with Tyson Fury to win. I think they're both very unorthodox fighters, and they're both very good fighters. The smoother of the two is obviously Alexander Usyk. He has that pedigree, left, right and centre, but Tyson Fury has as much skill, is as unorthodox. He has the weight, he has the size, he has everything going from it, and he has the confidence. And so that's why I'd lean towards Tyson Fury for this fight. And it may be an unpopular suggestion because people are going mad on Alexander Usyk. Usyk's a good fighter at what he does, but he's just good. But Tyson Fury, like it or not, for a big guy, the speed and movement he has, for a big guy to switch hit, can fight orthodox, southpaw, offensively, defensively, You know, what more can you ask for? So for such a big unit to be able to come to a fight with that on the table, you know, I'd say Tyson Fury every day of the week.
And just finally, prime for prime, how would you have approached an Usyk fight?
Usyk at cruiserweight, let's get it right. Johnny Nelson's not saying he comes back to fight. I'm talking back in my day when we were fighting. Alexander Usyk, he looks great against orthodox fighters. And we saw that against Anthony Joshua. We've seen that in other fights that he's had. Against Bellew. Against unorthodox fighters, that's when he has to think outside the box, because he understands it's like trying to fight spaghetti. So I know fighting Alexander Usyk, that's exactly what it'd be. I'd box southpaw, I'd box orthodox, frustrating, making a mistake. I can play the waiting game, and that, to me, that's how it'd work, and that I'd expect that. When asked if I'd ever have beaten Alexander Usyk when I fought, the answer is yes. I don't feel ashamed in saying that. I know what I see. And if you don't understand an orthodox fighter, then you're going to be gassed by all the things that I said around it. Tyson Fury sees through Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk's a good fighter. Tyson Fury sees through him. He gets him. Because Tyson Fury is cut from the same cloth. Unorthodox, can box southpaw, orthodox, and do it all. He gets it.
Brilliant. Johnny, always a pleasure, mate. And yeah, look forward to seeing you in action.